there was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people to see if they could become something more, to see if they could work together when we needed them to fight the battles that we never could. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Startling on Cinemas, and that's Cinemas with an S. And today, I will be giving you my review on Avengers: Infinity War. Before I begin, if you're new to this channel or to this video, do not forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share, and most importantly, watch. Now, Avengers: Infinity War. The synopsis goes by, and I quote, "An unprecedented cinematic journey, 10 years in the making and spanning the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel Studios' Avengers: Infinity War brings to the screen the ultimate, deadliest showdown of all time. As the Avengers and their allies have continued to protect the world from threats too large for any one hero to handle, a new danger from the cosmic shadows has emerged: Thanos. A despot of intergalactic infamy, his goal is to collect all 6 Infinity Stones, space, time, soul, mind, power, and reality, and use these artifacts of unimaginable power to inflict his twisted will on all of life. Everything the Avengers has fought for has led up to this moment. The fate of Earth and existence has never been more uncertain." Now, the story. Avengers: Infinity War. The Russo brothers and the screenwriters, once again, they did it again. They did a marvelous job culminating 10 years of Marvel movies into one of the biggest crossovers of our time, pitting all of the Marvel superheroes against the Mad Titan. From beginning to end, the stakes are really high and they stay that way. The pacing of the story is also very consistent, keeping the focus on the Infinity Stones. Whether it is protecting a stone, destroying a stone, or retrieving a stone before Thanos gets to it. The action set pieces are really great in this movie. They're very bombastic, especially the battle on Titan. The story uses the core theme of sacrifice to drive the movie forward, because almost every moment in Infinity War involves a character making a tough decision in order to prevent the universe from getting wiped out. And I just want to go off script for a little bit. We see a lot of sacrifices in this movie. Right off the bat, Heimdall has to sacrifice the last amount of his dark energy to bring Hulk to Earth to warn everybody. Star-Lord has to try to sacrifice Gamora in order to keep information from spilling about the Soul Stone. And the list goes on. Because the sacrifices that you witness as a fan or moviegoer is really sad, because like Thanos said, it's a small price to pay for salvation. The characters. I cannot talk about this movie without discussing how well these characters were dealt with. Looking back on Civil War, which is also directed by the Russos, they have dealt with each of those Avengers, each of those superheroes well. They've all had their time to shine, and it's perfectly balanced. We all know the saying, divide and conquer. And in this case, Infinity War executed that perfectly. Like, there's 22 superheroes in this movie, and the best way for this to work is for these characters to split into teams throughout the film so that each superhero can have their time to shine. And we get some new dynamics that we have never seen before. We get the New York team / a space team. We got Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and the Guardians, which means Star-Lord, Mantis, Drax, and Nebula. And then you have the people on Earth. You have the remaining Avengers. Yeah, the remaining Avengers are all on Earth. And then you have Thor, Rocket, and Groot, the Nidavellir crew. Now, talk about characters. That is why the dynamics we get, the reason why these characters are split, like I said, is so everybody can get their time to shine. That is why we have not seen, that is why some characters get more screen time than others. Like, Captain America doesn't get as much screen time as Star-Lord, or Black Panther doesn't get as much screen time as Doctor Strange. The only character with the most screen time is, of course, the film's protagonist and antagonist, Thanos. Thanos is a character who was built over the course of 6 years with the post-credit scene in Avengers, and this is where we finally get to see him out of his chair in all of his glory. The thing that makes Thanos special, just like Killmonger in Black Panther or Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming, is that he is the definition of necessary evil. And necessary evil is doing bad for the greater good or having bad actions for good intentions. In this case, Thanos wants to wipe out half only to save his half. And that is why we see him on a thriving planet at the end of this film with a satisfying look on his face. Now, I know it can be, if you're just an average moviegoer, you kind of still don't understand. But if you've seen it plenty of times, I think you get the gist of it. Rotten Tomatoes gives Avengers Infinity War an 85% score. And I would give it 8.5 SOs out of 10 for having a perfectly written villain while making him the hero of his own story. Ironically, that is something no movie, period, has ever done. Making the villain the protagonist of his story, and all of the superheroes that are trying to stop him from accomplishing his goal are considered the threat, when it's really the other way around. Because I love how the film gives the perspective of both the heroes and the villains so that you can understand both sides and what they're trying to accomplish. But at the end of the day, only one of those sides accomplishes their goals. It has perfectly balancing superheroes, just as all things should be. And like I said, it has a drastic ending. So that is my review on Avengers Infinity War. You can let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys later with my next video. Bye.